Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Before I get going with this reading, which is going to be very different from other ones that I've done, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clear the air first. Hello everybody and welcome back. So as you can see, there's no card piles to choose from. That's because today I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select the questions from my community post. If you do not follow my community posts on YouTube, you should, because I post all kinds of different things in there, about what's just news and whatnot, in regards to, stuff I'm going to post here, as well as my Patreon information, and stuff going on over there. But I asked everybody to submit questions, to me, asking, I was going to put them all in a bowl and I was going to select, questions in which to pull cards for a reading. And that's what you see here. So the rules were that you had to submit a question and word it in a way that could actually be beneficial to anybody who's watching this, not just you. I said absolutely no name use because, that's a personal reading. If you want a personal reading, you go book a personal reading with me. Or you jump on one of my personal reading tiers on Patreon, which I do have some new ones up. If you are interested in getting a monthly personal reading from me, as well as having access to all of the exclusive content that I post there, because I do post pick a cards weekly there. I post a weekly and then a weekend pick a card, plus all the stuff in between that we do during the week. So if you want to check those out, go ahead over to my Patreon. The information for that is in the drop down box. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select my first question here. And what's going to happen is I'm going to select the question and I'm going to pick some tarot decks in which to use. And I'm going to pull those right in front of you guys. So hold on one second. I forgot to blow out my incense stick. So anyways, let's see what comes up. What is our first question? Oh, well, that one wanted to fall out, so I'm going to go with it. And this question is, what do I need to know or do in order to be successful? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pause the video here, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go grab decks and I'm going to shuffle them and do it right here in front of you guys, okay? So here's I grabbed some decks for question one here, and we are asking, what do I need to know or do in order to be successful? This is a really good question because this can apply to anybody at any phase of life. So great question. All right, let's see what comes up here. Okay. What do I have to do to be successful? What do I need to do? Oh no, in order to be successful. Woo! Well, shitballs. There it comes. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Empress. Hang on. Oh, my cards went on walkabout. Hold on, guys. Wow. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Page of Wands. All right. So just from this right here, I'm getting a sense that obviously I feel like there's a lot of you who are extremely creative out there. And there's a definite need to, if you really want to shine and you really want to stand out and really adopt this kind of like Empress energy, you're going to have to, really stand out, like literally go out and be more independent. Also, taking things upon yourself to get things done. Don't, I feel like in this particular phase, there's a need to, because the Seven of Swords, yes, it's a thief in the night and all that stuff that goes along with that. I also feel like you guys should definitely be watching who the hell you're sharing your goals with and what you're trying to achieve. Kind of keep that to yourself and keep it private for right now until something actually starts to manifest. And I know I've said this a million times in my tarot readings in the past. There is definitely a need to keep this to yourself and keep it under wraps and be very secretive about it until it's actually like manifested, or it's like just like it's right there, and you've already been successful with it. Just keep it to yourself. There's a need for privacy here at this time, but also there's a need for more independence and like really relying on yourself and trusting your own gut and your own intuition and your own instincts. Also, I feel like there's a need to definitely tap into more of that, your sensual side or even romantic side when it comes to this kind of stuff. Really tapping into that. What I mean is like the creativity center, your sacral chakra. Really like, I feel like some of you who could be watching this could be having a little bit of a blockage down there in that sacral chakra. Why is it so important? Is because that is our creativity center. That is our creativity center and our sexual center, like where our sensuality, our sexuality is. When one is blocked, the other is also blocked. So it's important to always like keep that open, keep it alive, keep it flowing. It helps with creative blocks and things like this. So definitely meditating, do, sacral chakra work. Also, just doing something, what can help to open that up is just doing something that you really love and enjoy doing, that you just do because it gives you pure satisfaction and joy. That could be writing, it could be singing, it could be dancing. Take an extra class like that on the side because it helps to build confidence and strength. And it just like helps to remove blockages. It stimulates the brain activity to get it going to, help you to have clarity and, know what to do next and things like this. Because I feel like also, what do you need to do in order to be successful? What do you need to know or do? You just need to do it, period. Okay. I feel like inherently, a lot of you definitely know already in your gut what you need to do. You're just hemming and hawing and not doing it. And you need to put the action forth in it and start a new beginning. Some of you need to actually try something new because what has been, working for you in the past is no longer working for you now. So there's a need to start a new, view the world with fresh, open eyes and whatnot. And get, sparky with it, I guess you could say. I see a lot of creativity though, and a lot of, the arts and talents in that area from just looking at this. I feel like some of you really need to know your worth, I guess you could say. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull some oracle and see what comes up here. We have challenges. Rise to the occasion. Face those challenges head on. Don't let them bring you down. Because, straight up, the things that are the most challenging for us, once we overcome them, they become our greatest assets and our greatest strengths. So it's really important that you remember that during this whole phase. And I have to say, this is kind of weird because we have 11, 12, and now we have 13 here. So I feel like there's definite steps that you need to take. Sit down and write out your goals to get clarity and to get laser focus on what it is that you need to achieve and then the steps that you need to achieve it. Literally make a bullet list and put it down. Focus and pour all your energy into one step at a time. Don't even think about or worry about any of the other steps. But then once you're completed that one, you check it off and then you go on to the next one. You pour all your focus and energy into that. I literally put blinders on and just go for it, you know? I'm going to read you the challenges in a second, but I want to pull some of these too for some little extra bonus advice here. These are really fun little cards. Wow. Holy shit. We have Open Your Heart with Chocolate, a milkshake. Oh, wow. That one really wanted to fly out. And then we have creativity. What? Oh my God. Yes, totally. For this group, absolutely. She is very pregnant with ideas. She's very abundant. You know, she's very grounded, materialistically successful. She's got a grip on things. She's got her head on straight. You know, totally with that Empress energy. But you guys are extremely creative. As soon as you open your heart to the possibilities too, I think some of you guys are living a little bit in fear and afraid that you're not going to, like people won't accept it or accept you in some way or another. But screw that. You've got what it takes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read to you the challenges card. I'm going to read the general and the career finance message on this, okay? So it says gaining strength and overcoming obstacles will make you a winner. Exactly. So selecting this card reminds you it is time to face your fears head on. You will have the confidence and the ability to solve your problems. You could be feeling overwhelmed and hopeless as demanding situations put strain on your health or cause a lot of stress. This is a good time for making positive changes and having the strength and courage to move forward successfully. You will be dumbfounded by what you can achieve over the next 12 months. There's a time frame right there for you guys. Surround yourself with upbeat people and avoid negativity at all costs. There is no room in your life anymore for people who do not support and maintain you. That could be where the fear is stemming from, because maybe people have been pissing on your parade, like telling you, oh, you can't do that. You can't make money doing this. You know, oh, you're never going to be successful if you do that. Fuck what they say, okay? You have to trust your gut in this situation, and you know what's best for you. Nobody else does. So you trust your tummy, okay? Believe me, it's going to, and then, you know, writing those bullet lists and, you know, figuring out what the steps you need to take, it just brings clarity. It just helps you to get where you need to go. And I swear to you, and I speak from experience, if you pour all your energy into each one of those steps and you don't worry about what's coming or what's been in the past, and you just focus on gaining and achieving that one thing, you're going to get there sooner than you think. And you're going to get there like with flying colors and very successful, okay? So with the career finance message here, it says, problems around business, career, or financial difficulties need to be addressed. Soft confrontations could settle some long-standing disagreements, arguments, or other uncomfortable, stressful situations. You are about to realize how strong you really are. You are a survivor no matter what challenges life throws your way. You can cope. You will gain more control over your life or future and see a turning point around your finances. Those worried about a career issue will find the confidence to ask for the pay raise or promotion, or even apply for that new job that you've always dreamed about. Problems that seemed unsolvable will soon be a part of the past. Exactly. Holy shit. Okay, so let's see what the creativity and the open your heart. Again, opening the heart, I feel like for this group, definitely, you know, that sacral chakra and the heart chakra could be very intertwined. You guys could be very empathic people. And there's definitely a need to not be so closed off anymore and guarded, to just like, you know, open up, be a little bit more vulnerable and let it fly. You know, don't be afraid of challenges. Don't be afraid of what people might think. Okay. Because if you guys walk around and you're always constantly worrying what somebody else, I mean, you don't want to be always worried about what somebody's going to think about you, because somebody out there is going to be an asshole. Somebody out there is going to have a stick up their butt about you, and somebody's always going to have something negative to say. That's because they can't handle seeing somebody go after their dreams, because they don't have the balls to do it themselves. So they're going to try to tear you down and take them with you. Okay? It's just like, seriously, it's rife all over the fucking goddamn internet. Just, you know, you're on YouTube right now. You should know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so anyways, we have open your heart. So It is time to shake things up a bit. In general, things are going well, but you may feel trapped in monotony at this time. Remember, you are loved, cared for, and content as you search internally to identify that little something that nags to be defined. Now is the time to remember you are one with the universe. Meditate and share all the positive energy you can muster. The world all around will seem a much better place when you allow yourself to open your heart a little more. And it says, I bring my own joy into my life and I share that joy with everyone I meet. How nice. Okay. So then we have creativity here. God, I mean, seriously, I felt this as soon as I saw the cards that this was a creative group. So unleash your creativity and open your mind to positive energy and things around you will start to fall into place. Exactly. Join an art class, redecorate your home, update your wardrobe, or change your career so you may feel freer to live your own life in your own creative style. And again, the Seven of Swords is about independence. It's somebody who's very independent and can work very well on their own, okay? So creativity comes naturally to me. I am open to new ideas and concepts. I enjoy the satisfaction that comes with my creativity. So there you have it, guys. That was question 1. Thank you so much for everyone who has submitted questions. I'm going to pull another one in just a second for question 2. If you are interested in getting a personal reading, you can go ahead and hit me up on Patreon. I do have some new personal reading tiers there for you. And there's other information below on how to book with me as well. But I thank you guys for being with me. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull question 2 right now. Hey. We're going to select question 2 right now from the magic bowl here. What do I need to know for the next year from now? Okay. All right. So I just want to say when it comes to this kind of stuff, please do remember when you ask for a long-term question like this, when it comes to tarot, I am reading for the energy for right now in this moment. Your energy can shift, your energy can change over the course of the year. So things can change and shift. Okay, just know that. All right, that's why it's always good to do updates like every month or every 2 months, just to see where your energy's at and what's going on with that, because things can shift and change. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab some cards and we're going to get started on this. For question 2, this was, what do I need to know for the next year from now? So in a year from now, what will be going on? So I grabbed some oracle cards and some tarot cards, and we're going to see what's going on here. All right. What's going on a year from now? Well, I can tell you right now, I already know some stuff without even looking at this. Oh, look at that. Oh my, oh, whoa, juicy. Okay. We have the Devil. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Death card. Juicy. All right. So obviously, a lot of stuff is going on from a year from now. Okay, so I just want to say that 2022 is going to prove to be quite interesting astrological-wise for a lot of people, okay? I think that 2022, 2023, and for some of you, even going into 2024 is going to be very interesting. There's going to be some life-changing events. Many of you are actually going to end up meeting somebody that you're going to be in a very long-term relationship with, depending on what's going on with those transits. But I've been seeing a lot of it lately, okay? It's very fascinating. I cannot wait. I actually have my astrological reports that I need to still listen to and watch that I'm like so pumped to see. But so far, it's looking pretty damn good. So anyways, guys, we have the Devil. Decisions, choices to be made here. Feeling very stuck. I get the sense that there's been a whole lot of waiting for something to go down, okay? And all of a sudden, there's going to be a whole lot of options and which to choose from that could create a lot of kind of confusion and feeling almost overwhelmed or stuck. But I see that you're going to make the right choice. It's going to be very victorious choice as well. And it's definitely going to bring about the ending of a situation. Straight up, I'm going to say it. It could be even the ending of being single for some of you, okay? It could be the ending of an old job where it just wasn't, you weren't feeling it. Could be also the ending of bad habits for some of you that have been like kind of holding you down. It could be negative thought patterns as well, because with the Devil card, it can be things that feel like an addiction, things that have, where you're feeling like at a loss, like, oh, what do I do now? Where do I go? How do I move out of this or whatever? But I feel like forward movement here. There's going to be a little bit of confusion. You have a lot of options coming up in a year from now. But like I said, you're going to figure it out and choose the right one. And it does bring about a big, big change. And it's a very transformative year, I feel like, honestly, which kind of is right on par. Some of you definitely could be waiting for that ship to come in, and it's definitely going to come in. Also, you're definitely not the same person that you were a year ago at this point, okay? It's like, some people might even look at you and go, God damn, I can't even recognize you. It's like, this is fucking crazy. This is wild. It's like, I almost feel like I want to pull another card here. Hold on. Also, I feel like for some of you, it's like you have like extreme creativity and sensuality about you, because the Devil card working in the positive can actually indicate that. Like very, very good with business, very good with talent, like you've got it going on like big time, and you're going to put yourself out there, and then there's going to be so many people vying for what your abilities and your talents, that they're definitely going to be fighting over you almost, and it's going to be almost confusing, but you wield the sword and you make the right choice. It does create about a big, big, big change. Also, like I said, we have the Ace of Cups. The end of being single for some of you guys. Honestly, some of you could be going through a big old glow up. Okay. And you've been working hard and, taking good care of yourself. You could be like revamping your image professionally as well as physically, really working on yourself. And it's like so fucking transformative. And it's like all of a sudden, it's like everybody wants to date you. It's like everybody's freaking asking you out. You are going to freaking pick a person. I mean, for some of you, it could even be a Scorpio or a Capricorn. And it's like, the love offer just comes right the hell in, okay? Like big time. So let's see. It's so fucking crazy. We have two aces here. So yeah, big, powerful stuff. I really do feel like you're going to be like, and some of you could be like redecorating your office, your apartment, your house, getting a new wardrobe, getting a new hairdo, getting a makeover in general, okay? It's amazing. Okay. Let's see what comes up here. Look at that. We have love. Oh my gosh. So obviously love, okay? We got a lot of love in the air here, baby. All right, let's see what comes up for our energy oracle. Oh my God. Wow. I'm telling you, pay attention to those transits, especially the Saturn transit, and see what's going on when the Saturn transit is especially if it's aspecting your sun, like as in conjunct to your sun, and see what's happening with your 5th house and 7th house rulers, or if Saturn is like going conjunct or trine with one of those. Yes, I'm acting like a spaz, I know, but I can't help it. What the fuck, you guys? Oh my God, a man holding a heart. Hello. Obviously love, baby, love is coming for you. Oh my God. Okay, so let's get into this. Damn, hello. Okay, so for card 2, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read the general and the love and relationship message there with this. Oh my God, this is so crazy. I love it. Oh, okay. All right, so this is soulmate connections, sizzling romantic episodes, and dress to impress. That was totally coming through the cards here as well. Hello. Okay, so magnetic love attraction, soulmate connections, proposals, and marriage potential is extremely high with this chosen card. Your aura is brighter than ever and your charisma is oozing. You will have amazing communication skills with everyone you come in contact with and will be able to gently persuade friends in need to get back on the right track. Auspicious times ahead for all love concerns and new friendships. No matter what age you are, your personal life is heating up. So enjoy the time to be social and meet new and like-minded people. So you got to get out there, be social, be on dating apps, all that kind of stuff, because man, is it coming in. And I got a feeling you're going to be like, I'll take you and you and you, and I'll go to coffee with you, and we'll go to the movies here with this one. I mean, I feel like you're going to have options here, okay? You can have lots of choices, but you're going to find the one that's going to really make your heart flutter hard, okay? So with the relationship message, this is the time to really consider your current relationships. Take a long look at your partner, friends, and family, and really identify who is supporting and nurturing you and who is not. Be prepared to remove yourself from those who do not want the best for you or who you do not enjoy spending time with. Don't worry, this card indicates the best relationships with those who genuinely care, and new people who will be great connections are coming into your life to replace those who are not nourishing your soul. You will find you have low patience for unequal, demanding, or argumentative relationships. You crave deeper soul connections, and this card indicates that they are available if you clear the decks of the users and abusers. Marriage and engagements are very possible for you or your loved ones. If this is your desire, this will certainly manifest quickly now. Holy shit. You know what? And for the sake of fuck, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read the career finance message for those of you who are concerned about career stuff. I'm going to go ahead and read it for you too. So, selecting this symbol card represents a growth of popularity on the work front, and your aura will attract what you want professionally as well as personally. You may seem to stand taller than the rest, and this will create some great promotional opportunities, so go with the flow and speak up, as your ideas and contributions will be highly valued. Money-making ideas are coming your way, so trust your instincts. Children will bring you great pride through their achievements. A new person around work or financial interests could spark your interest, oh shit, and cause you to take a walk down memory lane and towards a big decision. Hello. Oh my God, this is lit. Okay. So we have card 45 with man holding a heart, and it literally came out upright. So that is fantastic. That is a good sign. Okay, so for this one, I feel like obviously there's somebody who's going to offer their love to you, the cup of love. But if you're a masculine and you're watching this, you definitely are going to find the woman of your dreams soon, and within the next year possibly, and you're going to be like giving it up to her big time. You're going to be professing your love to her, okay? So man holding a heart is a male dealing with family, love, or emotions. So this tender man sits with flowers all around, holding a heart in his hand. For a man, this signals a greater clarity about emotions and their purpose in your life. There could be a more balanced approach to family and love at this time, even if these have been confusing experiences for you in the past. For some, this card upright could signal the presence of a new man in your life, one who tends to be more thoughtful and aware. Whether or not this man is a love interest or a friend, he brings a high intention to help where personal projects, family, or home issues are concerned, okay? So it doesn't matter, what you're into, okay? There is a masculine energy coming at you, and it's coming at you hot, okay? So amazing stuff. Okay, that was it for question 2. I'm going to move on to question 3 now and select it. If you are interested in getting a personal reading with me, you can do that through Patreon, which my link to Patreon is down in the drop down box. If you listen to the intro, you know what I post there. And also all my social media and other information, other booking information is there as well. If you guys liked this, please do leave a comment below and let me know. I was thinking about doing this every month. So you guys could, I put a post in my community posts for YouTube and asking you guys to submit questions. I'm probably going to keep all the ones that are in the bowl right now and just add to them. So, hey, you know, why not? So anyways, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move on to question 3. Okay, for those of you who want to listen to question 3, which I would think that lots of you would want to hear what it is in case it's your question. Let's see what juicy goodness is going to come out of the bowl for this one. We have, when will I meet them? Well, if you were listening to the last question, you will know that your transits in your natal chart have a huge, impact on that. Okay, so it's different for everybody, but I have a feeling for many people out there, okay, this isn't just for romantic relationships, but there's going to be a lot of people within 2022 going into 2023, and also possibly for some of you also 2024, where I've seen a lot of crazy shit going on with transits there with people. Like I've been looking at people's charts and things like this, triggering a lot of relationships coming in. So, there's a whole lot of amazing stuff happening. So understanding like what's going on with your 5th and 7th house rulers, as well as what is happening with Saturn transits with you, even at the your ascendant line, as well, the descendant line. So that's going to play into this big time. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab some cards and we're going to get into this. So we're going to look into, when will I meet them? When will you meet the one? So again, your natal transit, like the transits hitting your planets in your natal chart, got a lot to do with that. It really does. If more people understood that, it would put, I think, a lot more people at ease. Seek out astrologers who have been doing it for a long time too, because they know their shit. All right. What will be going on around the time that you meet them? This is what we want to focus on and look at here. So we have the 4 of Summer, which is the 4 of Cups. Ooh, we have, oh wow, look at that. We have the Strength card, Leo season. We have summer, Leo season. For a lot of you, summer during Leo season. We have the 5 of Spring. What else? Holy shit, at school. My goodness. So there we have it. So I feel like a lot of you are definitely going to meet. Hold on. Where's my box for these? Shit, where did I put it? Ah, right there. Okay. So I'm totally getting the sense that obviously for a lot of you at university, you're going to meet through school. Why? Because we have the Hierophant card. Okay. I'm just feeling that like big time. There could even be, oh my God. And I'm almost getting the sense that it's like they're right there under, they could be a Leo, by the way, or a Taurus, or you are a Leo or a Taurus, or you have like some, like you're rising your moon in that too, as well as the sun. So I'm almost getting the sense that you're going to be so busy and wrapped up in working on some kind of project or something like this at the time that it's like right under your nose. They're right around you, but you're so distracted. It's like you don't see the forest for the trees. I get the sense that this person is extremely ambitious too. Okay. And And then for some of you, like I said, it could be at school. But then for some of you, this could be through the workplace, okay? Or through some kind of community or organization when you guys meet. And it's going to be during the summer, okay? Or it could be in, Taurus, that's like spring. So we're looking at summer and spring for some of you, those times, and I just want to say, like, I'm going to say 2022 for a lot of you, okay? 2023 as well, because I really am feeling that hardcore. Like there's all kinds of interesting things going on, okay? And I get the sense also at this period of time, it's like you could be kind of like just like tired, worn out, kind of dissatisfied with a lot of things that have been going on. But, you're like, I'm not going to give up though. There's something about like, you just kind of feel the vibe, you feel it coming. You could be at odds at this particular time, like around the time of your meeting, where you've been in like hotly debating something with a group of friends, or there could be friends or some kind of disagreements or something going on around you at the time. Also, you could end up meeting this person where there's a whole lot of people getting together and they're discussing something, okay? So this could be at some kind of, like even in a lecture hall that you run into this person. This could be at some kind of like almost like a TED Talk or something like this, where there's a bunch of people discussing something, a convention. There's, where there's a whole lot of people, blah, 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 like talking and, trying to work something out. And I see this image in my head where there's like a packed ass room and there's people just chatting and discussing and talking. And you're kind of like, oh God, God, I'm getting bored. I don't want to listen to this anymore. And you're kind of just like looking around and you're like rolling your eyes. And then all of a sudden it's like you're looking down at your phone or something. And then all of a sudden your eyes are just kind of like you're glazing over because it's like you're bored as shit. And then all of a sudden it's like poof. Across the room, there they are, and they are staring you down, and just like you're like, whoa, and it's like all of a sudden it's just like getting smacked in the face so hard because their eyes like lock with yours, and then they kind of smile at you, and then there it is, okay? It's just like, I don't know, that image was so fucking strong in my head. So, and for some of you, this person is dark-haired, definitely. So just saying, and their eyes are pretty fucking intense. So interesting stuff there. So let's see what comes up here in these guys. These are always fun little zodiac cards. Maybe we get some more deets as to like, the events surrounding this union or meeting. Okay. Get the sense that for some of you, your person's eyes are a very unusual, like kind of shade of like an amber color even. We have lust. Woo! Okay, we have Venus and Aries. Hey, a person after my own heart. Yes, I love this placement. I have this placement. How many of you guys have Venus in Aries? It's a juicy one. It's a very passionate one at that. The sex is definitely going to be good. Let me just put you that way. We have the 11th house. What did I say? Community. Okay. That is Aquarius's house. And this is definitely having to do with your friends, your community that you're involved with, humanitarian things and stuff like this. And we have Saturn in Aquarius. So some of you, your meeting, has to do because maybe your sun is sitting in the 11th house, or one of your rulers is sitting there. But I really want to say sun, okay? Is sitting in the 11th house. And when Saturn freaking is conjunct with that sun there, poof, there's your person. And then we have Saturn again. So for some of you, it's also Saturn transiting the house of Scorpio. So that could be where your guys' sun is. Damn. Okay. Yeah. So these, especially Aquarius and the Scorpio. Wow. So some of you definitely are Aquarius or Scorpios. Okay. So we are going to, wow. This is really interesting stuff. Yeah, I'm telling you, you know how I was like seeing them, like looking across the room and seeing you, and it's like bam, getting slapped in the face. It's like explosions, like a fucking volcano going off. It's like you, when you look at them, like the first time, you're gonna feel it in your core, and it's gonna hit your naughty bits down below like super hard, and it's like they're gonna freaking throb, like they're gonna explode for this person, because you are literally, this is kind of, I mean, I don't know how many other people have experienced it. If you have, do comment. I'm very curious to see if I'm like the motherfucking cheese that stands alone here, where it's like the first time you look at somebody, when you have like a great sexual chemistry between them, it's like that. It's like, holy shit. And it's like, you feel like your heart is going to burst out of your chest, and it's like, you feel it down below, and it's like instant fucking, like, magnets. You're just drawn to each other, and it's like you cannot keep your damn hands off each other, because that's what I feel like this is like, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read these to you now. So we have Venus up first in Aries. Haha. This is a fun one. It's a very naughty one. Okay, so with lust here, when this card is drawn, it indicates a need to assert oneself, and yet to do this with the utmost warmth and charm. The hard hand in a velvet glove may be the answer. I love that. That's kind of, I mean, I don't know. I instantly, whenever I've read this in the past, I picture black gloves on top of it, because that's kind of like my thing, okay? I don't know how many other people think that is super hot and sexy who are watching this, is like black gloves. Oh my God, yes. So anyways, they could be kind of like that way, you know what I mean? So the events here are a brief, wild love affair, a love battle, a fighting, sparring relationship, and a love challenge. Okay, with this being said, and we have like the 5 of Wands there, we have the Strength here. This person might actually be very sought after, and there's other people trying to go after them and stuff at the same exact time, okay? Since this is, your person, you end up with them, but I'm just saying, it might be a little bit competitive there. There might be people vying for their attention, trying to get in the coop, the chicken's trying to get in the coop. It's like, no, bitch, this is mine, and you need to maintain your strength and stand firm with this. It kind of, what it totally brought to mind is the episode of Sex and the City when Samantha is waiting for the absolute hunk, because he's working at the restaurant, and there's all these other women, and they're like waiting it out, and it's like nobody wants to eat the food, but they're there for him, and it's like they're trying to score him, and there's all these other women fighting for his attentions, and she's like not backing down, and she totally doesn't give up, and she stays there until like closing and everything, and she ends up with the dude. So I kind of get that kind of vibe here too. It's very interesting, okay? So then we have the Saturn in Aquarius here. And with this one, we have, when this card is selected in a reading, and it can indicate that the questioner is either currently going against expected behavior, or would change their fortunes by doing so. So now is the time to forget what others will think. So I feel like in order to stand out to this person, you're going to have to go against the grain, and maybe you're normally more reserved and more quiet, and you expect somebody to come after you. But in this case, I'm just going to say it. You got to be like the Venus in Aries, and you have to be like, you want to go out? And just like come right up to them and not be afraid, and just like tell them what's up. Like, hey, you want to go get dinner with me? Or would you like to get a drink? And just straight up be forward with them, because I feel like that this really turns this particular person on. Not being afraid and having confidence is very, very sexy to this person. So this is what you're going to have to do in the meeting and when you meet this person. So it says the events associated with this are, okay, here we go. So this convention, and where all these people are chatting up and stuff, this is a hint to what some of you might be doing at the particular time, or what some of you already do for your living. We have work with technology such as computers, revolutionary or unusual group activities, a powerful or influential friend, and a radical decision. So these are all events that could be associated with this, okay? And then finally, we have that Saturn in Scorpio. And I get the sense for some of you, your person or you could work in finance or else a lawyer, okay? Working with the law, dealing with wills, acquisitions, things like this, you know, possibly. Okay, so we have Saturn in Scorpio. And it says, because of Scorpio's rulership of the 8th house, there is a promise of an inheritance of some kind whenever this card is drawn in a reading. Negatively, the inheritance card can indicate the capability of the questioner to harbor deep, brooding resentment when he or she feels some injustice has been perpetuated. Okay, so the events are managing an inheritance, dealing with other people's property, selling on behalf of another person, an executor of a will, situations involving long and patient work. So any of those, think about this, okay? All of these situations could be involved with this, okay? Very, very interesting. All right. So, and now we're going to do one more card here. It's a zodiac card as well that could give a hint to what could be going on at the time. Delving more deeply into this situation. And let's see what comes out. I get the sense some of you could be definitely traveling for this as well. Maybe even to a place where there's a lot of water and volcanoes. I don't know, Hawaii's one that came up, obviously. Japan. Think of all the places on Earth with Washington State, Seattle. Woo! Well, hello. Oh, shut the fuck up. Oh my God. I love it. Okay, ready? We have Sun in Gemini. And when is Gemini, folks? What time of year? Yes, let's think about that. Okay. Anyways, we have hone your negotiation and relationship skills. And we have communication. So again, we had all that computer stuff and technology and stuff. And now we have communications. We have a satellite showing up here. We have an airplane. So think about that. All right. And I did say travel was involved here for some of you, most definitely. And look, we have a plane. Okay. Communication is key here. And you not being afraid to talk to this person and approach them is the freaking game changer. Okay, you want to freaking nail this person? Because the universe is throwing you a bone, okay? Are you going to go fetch it? Or are you going to let it pass you by? Because this is how the universe works. It throws you opportunities to hook up with your soulmate, but you can literally pass them by and then you end up, you ruined your chance. You know what I mean? So it's like when an opportunity presents itself, carpe fucking diem, seize the fucking day, okay? And do the shit. So with Sun in Gemini, key communications, a short trip, negotiations, or community endeavors will be significant now. A flexible approach to discussions, relationship, travel, or a new start involving paperwork, an agreement, or a contract will appeal. This is an excellent time to hone your communication and negotiation skills. Straight up, your person could actually be working with you on this, or it's somebody you need to approach in order to deal with this and handle it. It could be somebody you end up working with, you know? Find ways to boost your understanding of others and therefore improve relationships, business, and personal. Be adaptable, but don't lose sight of the big picture. This card represents excellent communication skills, so if you feel yours are lacking, this is the time to boost them. Study in areas such as the media, publishing, writing, and interpersonal dynamics will appeal to you. This is also the card of commerce, business, and trade. A fresh contract, idea, or business venture promises to be successful if you attend to the details of agreements, negotiations, and everyday communications. Technical and digital information may be particularly relevant right now. Conversations with neighbors, siblings, and community will be in the spotlight and will spark fresh ideas. Also, some of you could actually meet your person through your sibling. Okay, it does happen. Actually, kind of in a roundabout way, that's how it happened for me. Okay, it's very weird. Anyways, However, the Sun in Gemini can indicate distractions. Too many simultaneous ventures will disperse your energy. Focus on one or two key projects or collaborations, or you risk spreading yourself too thin. Travel, networking, and gathering information to serve a purpose will prove beneficial. Avoid trying to please everyone at the same time, as you may subsequently please no one, least of all yourself. A short trip or the need to be a little more sociable in your community will point to ways to improve your circumstances. Believe in your communication skills and entrepreneurship. So definitely that is what, how you end up meeting your person. And like I said, as far as when, okay, we have, Venus in Aries, we have Saturn in Aquarius, we have Saturn in Scorpio, we have the Sun in Gemini, we have Leo season, we have Taurus season, and everybody's different. So it's like, but those are definitely coming through here in this reading as far as timing goes. So that's it. That's all I have for this question. I want to thank everybody so much for submitting questions in the community post. I will be posting another one of those at the end of September for October. So if you wanted to add a question into the bowl and you missed my community post, please follow my community posts. That's how you find out how to do this. So anyways, I also have my Patreon information if you're looking for personal readings, plus booking information, and my social media in the drop-down box below. Thank you guys so much for being with me today. I hope you have a wonderful month. Take good care of yourself, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.